Thank you guys so much for watching Mini-Me. I appreciate all my subscribers. You guys have requested that I make a video on the ability score and how to re-roll your GF. Well, here it is. First, we're gonna start with the Dragonborn class. The reason why: the Dragonborn heritage will give you 5% more healing from spells and abilities, and also it will grant you +2 on your 2 stats, which would be strength and dexterity. And the third one, your power and crit chance are 3% higher than any other races. The bottom one is not really that important. Let's see, if you have 20,000 power, will only increase it by 600 more power, which is not a big deal. And let's say your crit is 10,000, which normally on a GF you really don't see a 10,000 crit, here and there. But let's say it really is 10,000. At that point, you only get 300 extra more crits because it's only 3%. This class is more for a GWF than a GF. So let's go ahead to the ability score, guys. Some of you may agree, disagree, but remember, this is all optional. This is all up to you. But please remember, this is how I build my GF. Alright, one of the advantages as a Dragonborn is that you can pick 2 different ability scores. You can put them whatever you want them to be. The goal is going to be to have 18 on strength and 14 on dexterity. Alright, this option right here is also pretty good. You got 15 on strength, 15 on dexterity, and your constitution is 17. So that way, if you want to maybe get more hit points. But if you want to do it like my build, let's go ahead and keep on re-rolling. There we go. 14 on dexterity, 18 on strength, 16 on constitution. Alright, let's go back to the main page. The next one up is going to be human. The benefits of being a human is your defense is 3% higher than the other classes. Again, not a huge deal. Let's say my defense is 20,000 on my GF. I get an extra 600 more defense for that. The second one, this one is you only get one option to pick, an extra 2 ability scores on whatever you want to choose. And the reason why you only get to pick one option again, guys, is because the third one at the bottom, under the feat section, you get an extra 3 points that you can put whatever you want them. That's the advantage of being a human. Alright, let's go ahead and do the reroll. As you guys noticed, I picked strength. Your dexterity is only 12 instead of 14, which is what you had with a Dragonborn. But again, the reason why they did that is because they want to balance the classes. Since you can pick 3 extra feats under the feat section, you're going to be lacking on your dexterity. Let's go back to the main page. The next one up is going to be Half-Link. This is what I used to use when I first started playing GF. The reason being is because you get deflection 3%, not a huge deal. And then the second option gives you 2 dexterity and 2 charisma or constitution. Again, you get nothing for strength as a Half-Link. And the third one is the most important one. This increases your resistance to control effects by 10%. This is what's going to help you survive against an HR, a CW, and other TRs. Anything that dazes you or roots you won't last as long. So this is the class I would definitely recommend if you're just starting with your GF, until you get the gear, of course. Once you get the gear and you have a lot of tenacity like I do, you really don't need to choose this class, because tenacity is what's going to make you resistant to control effects. As a Half-Link, right here, this is going to be your best roll. 16 on strength, 18th on constitution, and 14 on dexterity. On the right bottom, you guys noticed that I picked constitution and dexterity because that's the only option as a Half-Link. Now let's go back to the main page, and this is going to be the last character. This is my character. This is what I use. This is actually the default option for a GF. All 3 options are pretty good. The first option is 20% increase to resistance effects that knocks you and push you. I've chosen this character. The reason why is because other GFs and GWFs, when they hit me, they knock me down. The goal is to try to get back up immediately. The second option is it grants you strength and constitution, which is really good. And the third one, you have 10% increased damage resistance to damage over time. Alright, let's go ahead and do the ability score on this character. Alright, so I went with constitution and strength. This is what this class has to offer you. My dexterity is 12, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and swap to my main character, guys, so I can show you exactly how I make my strength to be 30. By hitting level 70, you get an extra 7 more ability points that you can add in whatever you want them to be. I put all mine in strength and dexterity. And then if you get your belt, this one has an extra 2 strength and 1 wisdom. Also in my inventory, I do have some potions. The first one is called Potion of Heroism. This one increases your primary and secondary ability score by 1 point. And then the Potion of Fate, this one increases all your ability scores by 1 point. And that's how you get 29 to 30 ability score on strength, guys. there you go. Thank you so much for watching Mini-Me. I really appreciate all my subscribers. If you thought this video was helpful, please remember to smash that like button for me. And don't forget to Hulk smash!